Parents with adopted kids, why did you choose adoption? After watching my dad hit my mom for years, I finally hit him back and ended up in a psych ward. They classified me as violent, so I spent 7 months in a white room with nothing but my thoughts. When I was finally released, I had to redeem myself. The first thing I did was become a volunteer at a local orphanage. That's where I met Xander, an 8-year-old boy who wouldn't speak to anyone. The caretakers told me he'd been there since he was 3, after his parents died in a house fire that he survived by hiding in a closet. Every day I'd sit with him during lunch, even though he never acknowledged me. I noticed he would only eat if the food didn't touch. Peas couldn't touch mashed potatoes. Chicken couldn't touch corn. So I started bringing him sectioned plates from home. One day, I caught him drawing something. When I looked closer, I realized it was a detailed sketch of the fire trucks from the night his parents died. Instead of taking the drawing away like the other adults did, I sat down and asked him to tell me about it. For the first time in 5 years, he spoke. He described every detail: the red lights flashing against his bedroom window, the sound of glass breaking, the way smoke made his eyes burn. His voice was barely a whisper, but he didn't stop talking for an hour. After that, he would only talk to me. The other kids called him the ghost, because he still wouldn't speak to anyone else. But with me, he couldn't stop talking. He told me about his nightmares, about how he still slept in his closet because it felt safer. When I asked him why he trusted me, he said, "Because you don't try to make me forget." I started bringing him art supplies. He filled notebook after notebook with drawings of fire trucks, burning houses, smoke-filled rooms. Each picture seemed to take a little bit of the weight off his shoulders. One afternoon, I came in to find him sobbing in his closet. Another family had come to look at him but changed their minds when he wouldn't speak. "I'm too broken," he whispered. "Nobody wants broken things." That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about my time in the psych ward, how everyone had written me off as violent, broken, unfixable. The next morning, I started the adoption process. The day I told him I wanted to adopt him, he didn't say a word. Instead, he handed me a drawing. It showed 2 stick figures, one big, one small, standing in front of a house. No flames, no smoke, no fire trucks. Just a house with a sun shining above it. 3 months later, he moved in with me. The first night, I found his closet empty. He was asleep in his bed, clutching his sketchbook. Inside was a new drawing, the same 2 stick figures, but this time they were smiling.